I'm Nick Shaw from CFX, and I'm Bass from SBS Gear, and we're here to show the movement patterns for the Men's Fitness Fit Bloke and Fit Chic Challenge for 2013. Okay guys, with the deadlift, the bar will start flat on the ground, come up to a full extension. What we're looking for at the top of the movement is the hips fully open, shoulders behind the bar, and the knees locked out. When Mick brings the bar back down, he'll make sure both plates touch the ground again, keeping the bar close to the body, coming up with a nice flat back, opening the hips, everything at full extension, back down to the ground. That's how we'll count the reps for the deadlift. Okay, starting from the overhead position, his arms are locked out, crease of his hip is going to go below the knee, squatting on one foot, keeping that opposite foot off the ground, coming back to a full hip extension at the top. Changing feet, he'll alternate, coming down, standing back up to a full extension again. Okay, you'll notice on the start position, Bass has got his hands set nice and wide on the bar. Okay, lifting through, one flowing movement. Okay, now you notice that his knees, his hips and his arms are fully locked out. The bar is resting up above his heels in line here, over the center line of his body. Okay guys, now we're moving on to the rope climb. The rope climb is a pretty simple movement. You want to try and use efficiency through the legs. We try to avoid using the upper body too much, as there's a tendency to get carried away using the arms. We generally use two grips with the feet. One is a stirrup method and the other is a J hook. Okay, this is the J hook that we're using here. What you've noticed is you scoop the leg underneath and he's brought it up the side. Now this is the stirrup method. Slightly different, a little bit more grip here because he's standing on top of his other foot. See, the rope is over here. The tighter the bend, the more secure your grip is. With the stirrup method, you notice he just took his foot off from the stirrup to the scissor method, and he continues bottom hand, top hand, and slides down the rope. You notice when Bass is coming down, he's got the feet still in the J hook position, and sliding down, top hand to the bottom hand, and continuing on, just sliding easily through the feet.
Alright guys, the next movement we have is the muscle up. The muscle up that we'll be doing today will be on the gymnastics rings, and we'll be starting from a hang position all the way up to a locked out position at the top. Okay, the rings will be set at a set height, usually just at fingers reach to the majority of people. You'll jump up on the rings, pulling your body up in a strict or tipping manner to the top above the rings, finishing with the ring dip with locked out elbows at the top, coming back down.
Okay, we're moving on to the handstand push-up now. The handstand push-up starts with arms fully extended, lowers down to the head touches the ground, and pushing through to full arms extension. At extension, it's important that the feet are still on the wall. You'll notice that Bass is starting with his arms fully locked out whilst kicking up onto the wall. In this position, you'll see that he's going lower all the way down to his head touches the ground, pushing through, nice strict movement here, through to full arms extension. His feet are still on the wall at full extension. You can also kip this movement if you like, snapping aggressively through the hips and knees. You'll notice at the completion of the movement that his legs are still on the wall. Rest.
Alright, the next movement is the clean and jerk. The bar will start on the ground. The competitor will come and approach the bar, grabbing the bar with a close grip. He'll bring the bar from the ground to the shoulders, shoulder to overhead. And he's going to pick up the bar, take it up to his shoulders, okay, pressing over the head in a strict form, in a push press, dipping the legs, driving out to lock out, or in a jerking manner. Dropping underneath, standing tall, opening the hips, locking the knees out at the top.
Hi guys, now we're moving on to the pull-up. To pull up can be done in a variety of ways, just as long as you start with your arms extended and your chin comes over the top of the bar. This has to be seen clearly. Toes to bar. Toes to bar is a movement we start with our arms fully extended and the body's in a very vertical position. We raise up to both toes, come up and touch the bar. They must touch at the same time. When we come back down with our legs must pass the vertical plane before continuing back up again. Burpee. Burpee is a great movement. We drop to the ground with a chest to ground push up, springing back to our feet, jumping in a vertical position, clapping above our head. Our feet should come off the ground about 6 inches. Box jump. With a 2-foot landing, 2-foot takeoff, we jump up on top of the box, ensuring that the hip is fully open before lowering back down again.
Okay guys, the next movement we're doing is the double under. The double under is general skipping. What happens every time you jump, you're going to pass the rope through under your feet twice.
Guys, now we're moving on to the thruster. With the thruster, we start with the bar in the front rack position. We squat down to the crest, the hip is below the knee, driving up with force until the hip is fully open. This momentum carries the bar to full arms extension above the head.
Okay guys, the next movement is the front squat. It's going to be held in that front rack position with the crest of the hip going below the knee, coming back up to a full hip extension. Okay guys, the next movement we're going to do is the kettlebell swing. With the kettlebell swing guys, what we're looking for is the kettlebell to go from between the legs all the way up to a full extension with arms in line with the ears and the crease of the hip open and the knees locked out. Okay, next is the overhead squat. Starting with the bar overhead, we're going to squat down all the way till the crest of the hip is below the knee. Standing all the way up at the top with open hips, elbows locked out at the top. We're going to continue this for reps. Thank you for watching the demonstration videos for the Fit Bloke and the Fit Chick Challenge. If you have any questions, you can contact us at crossfitbrookvale.com or crossfitfx.com. Thank you.
And we wish you all good luck with the competition. We look forward to seeing you soon.